good morning, and thank you for braving this frigid weather to be with us today for this exciting unveiling. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge Mayor Catherine Pugh for being here with us today and showing such strong support for my annual Toy for Tots holiday reception. Madam Mayor, I look forward to enjoying some delicious food and holiday music with you tonight as we ensure a Merry Christmas for Baltimore's children. I also like to acknowledge my council colleagues, Councilwoman Sharon Green Middleton, Councilwoman Mary Pat Clark,
Thank you.
Councilman Yitzi Schleifer, Councilman Eric Costello, Councilman Robert Stokes, Councilman Christopher Burnett, and Councilman Brandon Scott, who had to leave to go to the doctor. I also like to thank the U.S. Marine Corps and Sergeant Brandon Valentine for their continued efforts for Toys for Tots. Did I say John Bullock? I'm sorry. No. And Councilman John Bullock, I'm very sorry. For their continued efforts for Toys for Tots. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank Director of Operations Sean Byrne from Amazon and Amazon Reps for their generous donation of $15,000 worth of toys for our city's children. Amazon has proven time and time again that they want to be a business that serves Baltimore's community. My holiday reception has gotten bigger and bigger every year because of support from local businesses and restaurants who donate their time, food, toys, and money solely to make sure every Baltimore child feels special on this Christmas morning. This event is also made possible by my dedicated staff, and I want to give a big shout out to event coordinator Zoe Michael, who truly puts her heart and soul into this effort every single holiday season. Again, thank you all for being here, and I hope to see you tonight at 5 p.m. to celebrate the season, to give back to the city that has given so much to us. And I also want to recognize Councilwoman Shannon Sneed, who have also joined us. At this time, I'd like to introduce our Mayor, Catherine Pugh.
Let me just say, this is the best, and one of the best I've seen. And Councilman Leon Pinker, we didn't mention you. That's my councilman. We were just so mesmerized by your singing. I'm sure that had something to do with it. Am I correct, Mr. President? Well, let me just say that this is absolutely one of the best gatherings of toys for our young people that I've ever seen. I was thinking, I said, soon we're going to be out the door, because you and your staff do a tremendous job in putting all of this together. And Amazon, you always go above and beyond. You know, I was thinking just recently about the books that you donated to the libraries, and now to provide these many toys for our young people throughout our city. This annual Toys for Tots, again, is you can't compare it to anything else that's being done. And that's why I'm so grateful that all of us are here. I wish I had just been here a little bit earlier to join in the song, because you all know, y'all know how much I enjoy singing Happy Birthday to you all.
That's
so,
right.
And in my neighborhood, I just have to tell you that I started Christmas caroling. Sorry, I won't be doing that this year, but I just love to sing to you all and with you all. But Mr. President, recognizing Amazon is absolutely the right thing to do. The Alliance to End Homelessness for the Partnership and the Miles for Smiles campaign that donates $1 for a mile driven throughout the Amazon Holiday Giving Tour. We just want to thank you for being, not just a great employer, but a great contributor to the fabric of our city. So again, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Amazon. But more importantly, you all, we have to thank our president. He's taken this on. What number of years is this? This is the 7th year. And what we know, it only gets, I don't know where we're going to be next year, but it only gets bigger. And again, just thank you all. And we know that young people in our city will have a really great holiday because of your efforts, Mr. President. Thank you. Where's Santa Claus? I'm such a diehard Santa Claus fan. And the reason being, Mr. President, is because when I was growing up as a child, believe it or not, Santa Claus, I didn't know that we had to hire you to come to our houses. But my parents used to hire Santa Claus to come to make sure he stopped by our house. And, me being the child that I was, who always had questions, I just didn't understand why you knocked on our door instead of coming down the chimney. But here's what my parents told me. That, and my mom actually took us downstairs to the basement to show me that we had the coal burning for heat. And if Santa were to come down the chimney, oh my God, he would end up in the furnace. And so at our house, Santa had to knock on the door. But then the other question I raised Santa is, where were your reindeers? But anyway, thank you Santa for being here with us. And Sean, it's your turn to share some words with us. Thank you.
Mayor Pugh, thanks for the very kind invitation. It's actually great to see you here at what I would call like the culminating event of a series of great events here in 2017 in our partnership with the City of Baltimore. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sean Byrne. I have actually the great privilege of being the Director of Operations at Amazon's Fulfillment Center right here in the great city of Baltimore. And I want to thank everybody for joining us this afternoon for this fun event kind of during the holiday season. I also want to specifically thank Mayor Pugh, Council President Jack Young, and our esteemed City Council members, as well as, of course, Gunnery Sergeant Brandon Valentine, who we should be congratulating on promotion, I believe, for this. And Gunnery Sergeant Valentine is joining us from Toys for Tots, and it's great to have you here today. It is truly an honor for me to represent Amazon, and of course, more importantly, the thousands of Amazon associates who live and work right here in the state of Maryland. I am also excited to be adding be part of adding more than 1,500 more full-time jobs here in the city of Baltimore when we build.
That's noise. Make noise.
When Amazon builds its new fulfillment center in Sparrows Point in 2019, I think, Mayor and Council President Young, that new facility will only serve to further deepen our relationship with the community of Baltimore, and I'm really excited to see it be added to the fabric of Baltimore. Although Amazon has certainly has evolved over the years, at our core, we still call ourselves the A to Z store. And the holidays are Amazon's favorite time of the year. It's when all of our investment in people, technology, and training really shines through for our customers. But we're also keenly aware that the holidays can be a tough time for families who are maybe new to a community or trying to rebuild a life after hard times. That is why during the holiday season, to support our communities where our associates live and work is a priority for us. And we are touring the country this year in our very own 53-foot version of Santa's sleigh, was sitting outside, delivering supplies, toys, and hopefully some holiday cheer to organizations that are doing really important work across the country. So as I'm speaking to you right now, there actually is a group of volunteers from my own building, Baltimore Fulfillment Center here, offloading the holiday truck, which I am excited to contain, as you all mentioned, about $15,000 worth of toys for children in need. So Council President Young, Gunnery Sergeant Valentine, we are pleased to be able to present these gifts to you and Toys for Tots in an effort to make the holidays brighter for children in need. We are also so grateful for the work that you are doing to support our community and thrilled to be part of this year's holiday celebration. But before I ask Gunnery Sergeant Valentine to join me, I do want to recognize, and Mayor, you had alluded to this, Nan Roman. Nan is the president and CEO of a great organization called the National Alliance to End Homelessness. And although the focus today is certainly on Toys for Tots, I'm excited to announce that for every mile that Amazon drives in this National Holiday Giving Tour, we're going to donate $1 to this important alliance for the great work they do for needing families across the country. So now I'd like to take a second and introduce Gunnery Sergeant Brandon Valentine from Toys for Tots to say a few words.
Good afternoon. Our motto at Toys for Tots is every kid deserves a little bit of Christmas. And it is definitely events like this that make that possible. Last year we gave out 94,000 toys to 44,000 kids in the Baltimore area. With your help, we're looking to exceed about 110,000 toys given out to almost 60,000 kids this year. And that is just in the city, the county, and the Howard and Carroll County. So cannot thank you guys enough for everyone in the community that's given this year. You're going to make a lot of families happy. There's families out there that can't afford Christmas for their children, and this is a burden off of them. Thank you, President, City Council, Mayor Pugh, President Jack Young, Mayor Pugh, and Amazon. Without you guys, we can't do what we do without you guys doing what you do. So thank you guys so much.
So I was given the duties here. I was going to invite the council and the staff to come help us We're going to take some stuff off the truck itself, off our sleigh, so we can get them staged for the Toys for Tots crew to pick them up. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
And I would also, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the fire department and the police department who sent over so many of their employees to help unload the trucks that we had this morning. So again, I didn't want to let this go by without thanking them. Mayor Pugh, thank you for allowing them to help us.
Thank you. And I also want to echo the same sentiments. Thank you to our police officers. Thank you to our firefighters for participating in this effort. And so having said that, on our way out, do we sing?
Yes.
We can sing.
Okay.
Yes.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Come on, if you'll hand it to me. Thank you.
You guys gotta watch.